Hello and welcome to Doug's Dumb Channel. I am your host and Superman fan, Doug. I'm old enough to remember the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeve back in '77. I remember being in the theater and just amazed and wowed by Superman. Great character, loved it. The movie posters that you believe a man can fly, and boy howdy did I. And been fascinated with Superman and flying characters ever since. And that brings us to Supergirl, 1984 with Helen Slater. Great character. Horrible movie, but great character. Very endearing, very likable. The movie itself was awful. The script was awful, and it didn't do very well at the box office. And it was basically also a flop. I'm noticing a pattern here with the Supergirl movies. Anywho, and then there was Laura Vanderholt, I forget her name. She played Kara on the TV show Smallville, and yes, I watched Smallville, of course. I'm a Superman fan, why wouldn't I? And she did great. She was a likable character. Thought it was, great addition to the show. And then there was the Supergirl TV series on the WB. I watched the first season, thought it was fine, and I enjoyed it. I only really watched the first season of it, and it's not for me. It's not a show written for a person, male, my age. But from what I saw, thought it was fine. Thought the character was great. Fine. The Supergirl Flash crossover movie with whatever his name was. Horrible movie. Didn't enjoy that at all. It was... Anyway, as far as the Supergirl character, thought she was fine. I bet a movie based on that character would have been very interesting, very good. I would have watched it. And then there's the latest Supergirl movie, and to be honest, I've heard people refer to it as she's like the character from Mad Max. I see it now. There's a still I saw, and I'm like, I see it. I see it. I didn't watch the Fury Road movie either. Maybe I have weird taste in movies. I don't know. But the latest Supergirl movie, just nothing about the character seems likable. She basically looks like a drunken badass with severe trauma. And I get it. She just lost her entire family except for her cousin and lost her entire planet. That's enough to traumatize anybody. I get it. And maybe she's got a lot of things to work out, and being drunk is the way she's dealing with it, but it just doesn't seem like the kind of character. And from what I've heard and seen, and I've not seen the movie, but there's no real redeeming qualities to her at the end of the movie, and it's just not a character or a movie that I'm wanting to see, and so I'm not going to. Now, maybe I could be totally wrong. Maybe at the end of the movie she has a moment where she comes around and she redeems herself, and the later episodes or movies, if there are any, she will develop and be a better character and be the Supergirl, superhero, super character that we all know and love. But for now, just a very unlikable character, and I'm not really interested in seeing it. But apparently I'm not the only one. It's bombing so bad at the box office that it's just really sad. And maybe I hear a lot of people talking about how superhero fatigue is a thing, but maybe it's just awful movies, and movies these days are just not very good. Maybe movies just aren't as good, and the people that are writing it are basically doing the fan fiction that they imagined when they saw better quality stuff in the past. Just a thought. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. Thanks for watching. Again, about the buttons and stuff, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and join me next time.